Legend 105.3 95.3 WDXE.
As promised, it's the Quik Mart Hour with Keith and Kevin, and we've been looking forward to it all week long.
Once again, folks, you have arrived.
Once again, we are geared up for all of the entertainment allowed by law.
And we ain't had enough coffee yet. So, how have you guys been? It's been like 2 weeks since I've seen you.
It's been a while.
Where have you been?
We were sitting here waiting for you last week.
Yeah.
You forgot to call somebody and tell them you weren't coming. He was advertising you all morning long, pushing you.
I forgot.
How pretty
I thought
you was.
I called. I thought I texted both of you guys.
Yeah, even though you told me, I still threw you under the bus.
Okay, that's fine.
So you did tell him.
I did tell him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he burned you last week.
Oh, man.
And you deserved it.
Listen, I deserve everything. And I'm so used to getting it that I don't mind taking
By the way, happy anniversary.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes. We were just talking about you this morning.
So you know,
She snuck up on you.
this is our 25th anniversary. Amy and I's 25th anniversary, and it's easy to remember. It's always one more than the year it is. So,
Ooh, that's why you done that, huh?
yeah.
That's the way mine is.
Is it?
It's always one more than the year before.
So this year, my wife has been married to me half her life.
Half her life. Well, bless her heart.
So I still got a few more years.
There you go. Hang in there. Maybe y'all will make it.
Yeah.
She hasn't figured out the trick yet. So
I played her that song yesterday, that Little River Band, "Happy Anniversary, Baby."
Happy anniversary, baby.
I've got you on my. But you
I
know,
actually have that song
is about her leaving him. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so the very first.
Everybody uses it for anniversaries.
Yeah, I know it, but the very first lyric is something like, "I've been thinking about you since you left me," or something.
Yeah, it is. It's a "She Left Me" song.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she just left to go to the store.
It was a sarcasm. No, it was a song. It was a sarcastic song.
Yeah, you may need to come up with another one.
I don't know. I mean, Little River Band. You cannot turn off Little River Band.
I like the Little River Band.
Once we started it had to go.
Yeah.
That's right.
To the end.
Wasn't that on the other guys? He put that Little River Band cassette in and don't stop. Listen, I like Little River Band. They have some
I like
great
the
songs.
other guys. So.
Yeah, I do too.
My favorite of
marriage.
there is the long version of "It's a Long Way There."
Oh yeah, play it.
You got to play the long version.
We can play it and sing along with it. Go
Well,
ahead.
I can't.
Oh.
If I play a song, and it's really weird the way this works. On the radio broadcast signal, if you're listening to us on 105.3, I can play any song anytime.
Yeah.
But since we're Facebooking and
that's right.
YouTubing, if I play a song, they'll flag us and cut us off.
They may just cut our first
I didn't
segment
think
out.
about
They may
that,
have cut us off for trying to harmonize on that song.
It's okay for you to sing it. You just can't play theirs.
Yeah.
You know, I watched an interview with Little River Band, and they in talking, they sound like a bunch of squirrels. They really do. They sound like Alvin Chipmunk.
Really?
Yeah, and that's
They're
why they.
high-pitched,
Yeah, that's why they had that high pitched harmony. You know.
Oh my gosh, they had some great harmony.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, I ran into somebody who watches our show every week and is tickled to watch it. And you may know her, Gloria Keener.
Gloria Keener.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So anyway, Gloria, if you're watching, listening, hey, good morning. And so she says, I just love that. She listens to you every day, she told me.
Yes.
And then she listens to our show too.
Yeah.
So
it really is gratifying to have people tell you that they listen and enjoy the show, and I'm humbled by that. I really am. I have a good time here. I don't, I always tell people this is not my real job. I do it because I like it. I do it because it's fun.
Absolutely.
Here,
you
I
know,
thought
there's
you
so
done it
much
for the money.
Do what?
I thought you done it for the money. All the money you make here.
If I was doing it for the money, I'd be in bad shape.
Exactly. You and me both, brother. But it's good to have a lighthearted radio show. There's so much junk and too much politics and stuff like that on the radio that you can get down and out. But hey, this show and your show, I know, is all about, first off, praising the Lord, and then enjoying every day that the Lord gives you, and then just having fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun.
No. In Ecclesiastes, we're told to enjoy the life that God's given us.
Exactly. Well, Jesus
Not
himself,
in those words exactly, but we're told to enjoy it. We've got this one life.
Jesus himself said, I have come that you may have life and have it more abundantly.
Amen.
Well, it didn't mean after you died. It means today.
That's right.
So anyway, we're going to talk about Fuel Rewards Day, and I got a gift for you guys. Last week, we had our managers meeting.
Uh-oh.
I just dropped your gift.
That's where you was at. You had a speech.
Yeah, I had to speak there.
You was speeching at the manager's meeting. What was your speech about?
Principles of management.
Ooh.
Principles of man. Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I plagiarized the whole thing. And,
No, you were teaching the class?
I was like a keynote speaker for the morning.
Okay.
That kind of thing. And so we're all homebodies there. So, we don't.
Yeah.
But
what do you got for us?
I got you a shell hat.
Oh, my gosh. Look at this
These
hat.
are pretty nice
Get
hats.
it in there. Those are, ooh.
That's nice.
Yeah. And there you go, Kevin. That matches your beard.
Man, yeah.
Look at that.
Well, the reason I brought you a shell hat today is because, Jeff, you say that
Shell
you
hat.
have not downloaded the Fuel Rewards app yet,
I still
and you're
have
not
not.
saving on fuel.
I still have not done that.
So I don't know if I didn't look at the price of gas today. I think it's what, $3 something?
Around 3 something.
$3.19 maybe or something like that. So you have to save on fuel. Are you one of the guys that ride around town and say, oh, well, they're 2 cents cheaper or they're 1 cent cheaper or whatever?
Yes.
So as a Fuel Rewards member, and if you have gold status, which is just the easiest thing to achieve is gold status, you can always take 5 cents off the sign Shell. So you can always drop Shell's price by 5 cents.
Okay.
And then if you have platinum status, you get 10 cents off. But if you have points, you get even more off than that. So we're going to talk about those things. And Jeff, do you mind signing up for Fuel Rewards today?
Not
so
at
we can
all.
show you
I
how
needed
easy it is?
to do that.
All right. So if you're out there and you're listening, and by the way, this is the Quik Mart hour, and Quik
Yes.
Mart convenience stores we sell Shell fuel, and so all of our stations are Shell fuel, and so we're proud to, and we are, believe it or not, Quik Mart out of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, in our 39 locations, we are the leading or not. Last year we were the leading distributor and with points redeemed for Shell. 51% of our fuel sales, or actually maybe 54% of our fuel sales, had points attached to them.
Oh, wow.
Good
People
deal.
redeeming their points. And so there's a few ways that you can do it. So if you got your cell phone out and you want to do that, I'd like for you to do a couple things. Have you downloaded the new Quik Club app?
I haven't done anything
So Quik
like
Club
that.
is an app that we have as a corporation, as a Quik Mart corporation, and it's
Okay.
for our stores. And if you turn on location, it knows where you're at, and it knows where your nearest Quik Mart store is. Well, in the near future, we're going to have it where you can order stuff from the Quik Mart store and just walk in and grab it.
Oh,
you can
boy.
you can order it and pay for it
Neat.
and just walk in and grab it.
Yep.
So you know how sometimes the line gets long when you're taking
Yeah.
kids to school and stuff like that? Well, now you can order in advance and walk in and grab it and walk out. So
Nice.
Wow.
yeah, and then there's also some ways to save money on there, and there's ways to
Well,
get
it's
more
supposed to be a
rewards.
convenience store.
Yeah, exactly.
How about that?
Exactly. And it's so
So you're going to help me
I'm going to help you.
get the app up. And
All right.
that stuff. Okay.
So you can do it a couple ways, and let me tell you the ways that you can do it before we pick one for you.
Okay.
So you can go to the I don't have an Apple. What's an Apple store called? Apple iStore, or what's it called? On
App
your
Store.
App Store.
It's an app.
Okay, go
Yeah,
to-
the app store.
Okay.
I've got the app window opened.
Okay, so
I
you
can
got the
search,
app
I
window.
can search for an app.
Okay, so you can search for an app. So if you can do that on Apple or Android, you can go to the Android Play Store and search for the app, or you can text the word "join" to 83835. And so when you do that, you'll receive a text with a link that you just click on and you fill out the thing. But if you're on your phone, you can download the Fuel Rewards app by just going to the App Store and typing in Fuel Rewards. And so if you're out there and you want to do that, listen, you can save on fuel today. So if you got to get fuel today, you're going to save 5 cents a gallon. And you'll see the price on the sign, what tells what the price of the gas is. And when you type in your Fuel Rewards number, you'll see the price at the pump roll back. It'll roll back 5 cents.
Okay, and the app is what?
The app is Fuel Rewards, FUEL Rewards, and I believe it's all one word. I may be wrong about that.
Do you recognize it's a shell?
Yeah, so yeah,
It'll look like a shell.
It looks
US
like an FR. Do you see that?
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
So I'll show the folks.
This right here. I've got it.
Yeah. So it looks. You'll see this little logo right here.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's the logo you're looking for. The FR Fuel Rewards.
Okay, so you get fuel rewards, and so if I say get, I'm going to get that app.
There you go.
And there's no.
And what you do is you fill out your name and address and stuff like that. Listen, I've had Fuel Rewards since there has been Fuel Rewards, and they don't send you email, they don't sell your number and all this kind of junk where folks are calling you and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about being bombarded with stuff in your inbox and stuff like that.
According to my application here, there's 589,000 fuel reward
members
at this point.
Oh yeah. So it's just good to. So are you downloading the app right now?
I am.
Okay.
It takes you a minute.
Kevin, you've already got the app, right?
I've got it, but I can't remember my password.
Way to go.
So now I've got to enter an email and a password.
Yeah. So enter your email address. So it's going to ask you to fill out this little form, and it's going to ask you to put your cell phone number in there, and you're going to use your cell phone number as your alternate ID. So you don't need a card or anything. So I just want to get a couple things straight. When you sign up for Fuel Rewards, it's not a credit card. It's just a rewards program, like the Kroger Rewards program. And a lot of people around here are used to the Kroger Rewards. And so, you know, it's not a credit card or anything. It's just a number that you get that they assign to you that you can save money. And so, and talking about Kroger, did you know that you can redeem your Kroger points at the Shell station? So if you've got Kroger Rewards, you can go to the Shell station and redeem those Kroger Rewards there. So we want to remind you to do that. Now, that varies by location. If it's in Alabama, you only get 10 cents of those rewards. And if you're over in West Tennessee, in that DMA, you only get 10 cents. And then the reason is that there's no Krogers down there. Those DMAs have no Krogers. And so they limit the redemption there. So
I'm typing.
You're typing. Okay, so you're actually filling yours out.
I am.
Okay, that's fine. So there's three levels of rewards. Silver is 3 cents, gold is 5 cents, and platinum is 10 cents. And I believe just by signing up, they give you gold level, or they give you 5 cents a gallon. Mm-hmm. And in order to obtain that, you just have to fill up 3 times within 3 months. So that's about once a month. And a fill up is considered to be 10 gallons or more. So if you get
we have no trouble doing that.
Yeah, you have no problem putting 10 gallons of gas or fuel in your car.
All right, now here's where I'm stuck just a little bit. So I need to ask you. It says link a card.
Okay, so you don't have to link a card.
Okay.
So you can skip that. So but even if you do, so let me tell you how I do it. I link my credit card. And the reason I do that is that I can just go up to the pump and swipe my card, and it automatically knows I'm a rewards member, and it gives me my discount.
So I don't have to punch in the number.
That's correct. That's
I'm definitely going to do that.
Yeah, so you don't have to link your card today. So if you don't link your card, you have to put the alternate ID in, which is going to be your phone number.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
But I can go back and link the card later.
You can go back and link the card at any time.
How about them apples?
Hey.
That is correct.
I'll do not now for the time being.
And here's what's cool: when you link your card, you get discounts for shopping at Quik Mart, but you also get discounts for shopping at different locations that Shell has contracts with. So different places that you eat out or maybe buy stuff online. They have these contracts with them where they give you a discount. And so if you use your card to pay, then you get that discount added onto your fuel.
Okay, here's what I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Location services.
All right,
so I want to say allow location.
Yeah. Does it say?
Please turn on location services, and it'll tell you where. Okay, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So to give you, if you happen to be out and about somewhere
and need to know where a Shell station is.
Where a Shell station is.
Yeah.
You can. It'll tell you if you want to know.
Yeah, and then you may have the option to only when you're using the app.
Only when you're using. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can do that only when you're using the app.
Allow while using. Okay.
There you go.
So there we're doing it.
So now, are you signed up?
It appears so.
Okay.
Let's see.
So when you go to the pump, you pull up to any pump at Shell. You don't even have to go inside, but you'll see some buttons, menu buttons there, some soft buttons. And one of them will say rewards, and you click on the rewards, and you type, and it'll say alternate ID. And then that's where you will put your alternate ID on the keypad down there.
Okay.
And it is your 10-digit phone number that you put in there.
Very good.
So if you know your phone number, you know your ID. And if you ever forget, you can always text that number. You know, Shell's number is 83835. So you can say, you can text rewards to 83835, and it will tell you how many rewards you have.
Okay, time out. I was typing and not listening really.
Okay, that's fine. I understand.
Excuse me.
So you also have partner accounts. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah.
Grubhub, Jamba.
Yeah, so now
the parking spot.
So how does this conflict or coincide or work with your Kroger rewards?
So it adds to them.
It adds to them.
Yeah, so they stack.
So when you're at the pump, do you have to do both?
No.
So you just do the phone number.
Let me say, I don't do Kroger rewards, and I may be wrong. Let me diverse on that till next week.
Okay, because
I think you got to select one or the other. But I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
Maybe Doug can text me if Doug's listening.
I don't.
Doug's my
mine
fuel
don't
rewards
stack.
guy.
Well, I set up the stack. I don't.
All right, so yeah, I don't know if I do or not.
There may be a way to do it.
So here's the thing. I mean, if you don't have a very good Kroger reward at that moment, you always have this.
Somebody's texting me. I heard my phone go off. Is it over
Because
there?
the Kroger thing adds up too.
It does. And I think at the pump you select whether you want to use your fuel rewards or your Kroger.
Right, you do.
All right. Yeah, you choose one or the other.
You choose one or the other.
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew somebody was listening to us.
Okay. Well, very good. So, I got it.
But you can redeem your Kroger rewards at the
But
fuel
the
pump.
fuel rewards is always 5 cents a gallon. Is that right?
Well, it is. There is a silver level. If you only use it once a year, you will drop down to silver level, which is 3 cents a gallon.
Okay.
The lowest you can ever get is 3 cents a gallon.
Okay.
So if you're looking at the price sign and you think, well, I'm going over there because they're a penny cheaper. No, you've got a fuel rewards account now, and it's always going to be 3 cents or more cheaper.
Okay.
It's hard to be cheaper
Yeah,
anymore if you got rewards.
that's right.
See, I bought some stuff inside. I got 15 cents right now.
Yeah, so every $25 of stuff that you buy inside the Quik Mart store adds to your rewards.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
And there's things throughout the store like you might buy, is there some things that
Rockstar Energy.
yeah,
drink.
Rockstar Energy drinks. You buy those, you get 10 cents.
3 Rockstars, you earn 10 cents.
Yeah,
That's why my buddy up at the other studio is always drinking one of them things.
probably. You're probably right. So now that you've got
I thought it was because he thought he was a rock star.
well,
Could be a little bit of both,
it
you
could be
know.
both.
Okay.
So I want you guys to go out and try your fuel rewards and then let me know if it worked or not, okay?
right.
And then I can help you out. And then the other thing I want you to do, since you got your app stores open, go and download the Quik Club app.
Oh shoot.
And the Quik Club is spelled Quik, because Quik Mart does not have a C.
Why?
Why? Because, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said because the C was the customer.
Yeah, because, I didn't make that up, didn't I?
Oh, I've been telling everybody that's your slogan. You just made that up.
Yeah, I just made that up. I didn't.
Well, I'll be.
Let's say so. What app am I looking for now?
You're looking for the Quik Club app, Quik.
Quik Club.
CLUB Club.
I.
And this is going to be the app. It's going to show you some specials we got going on in the store, and it's also going to be the one that you can use in the near future. It's not available right now, but in the near future, you'll be able to order food online and pick it up at the store. And this is one you do want your location services turned on, because if you don't want to be ordering something from the Tullahoma Quik Mart,
How did you say to spell the Quik Club?
Quik,
Quik.
yeah,
Club.
CLUB,
A little
yeah.
red icon.
Let me show you what it looks like here.
Here it is, right there. I got it.
Yeah, you
Looks
got
like,
it.
It looks like the Quik Mart logo.
Yeah, it does look like Quik Mart logo.
Yeah. Okay.
So go to your Quik Club app and listen. Sally Edwards has been working real diligently on this, and there is, I think there. If you look in here, if you download the Quik Club app, you get a free sausage biscuit.
The heck you say?
So let me look and see here. I know we've got there's a lot of good stuff on here.
Well, now they have an order now button on here now. Does that?
Yeah, it doesn't. It shouldn't work. I don't think.
Oh, I ain't punched it, but it's on there.
Yeah, it don't work.
Oh,
Oh me.
I can order something there.
Yeah, so our IT team is going out and putting screens and printers in the store. So whenever you
So
order
do
that,
it
it prints
actually
out.
work?
It actually prints. Yeah, none of the stores have that at this time.
coffee
We
My
do have-
goodness,
oh.
it's got a good picture of some of their deli products, and it's making me hungry.
Absolutely. And here's what's neat. Look down at the bottom, the giving pump. Did you know that we have a giving pump at Quik Mart? Mm-hmm. And if you go to that pump, 1 cent per gallon. Listen, we're not charging you an extra penny. When you go get fuel, we're gonna take a penny out of what we earn and give it to the children's charities.
Okay. How neat is that? The giving pump. There it is. I see it.
And look right above that, cupcakes for child advocacy. Do you know how much Quik Mart raised this year?
look at that.
$120,000.
That is awesome.
And let me tell you how great a company Quik Mart is. We raised $60,000, and the Edwards family matched $60,000 for dollar. So when you give $1 at Quik Mart, it's matched dollar for dollar.
That's the cupcakes for child advocacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. And so, you go, like I go to Kroger sometime, and they say, would you like to donate to this? And I'll say, how much are you giving? And if they say, I'm not giving anything, we're not giving anything, they're just a collection point.
Yeah.
And so I sort of discern whether I give or not based on what they do,
Yeah. Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
And so, but when you give money for cupcakes and things like that, and Shamrocks is coming up, and you give money like that at Quik Mart.
You want to mention that right there?
Yeah, we're hiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always
Well,
hiring.
that's what I say. Hiring, you have health insurance, paid time off, and more benefits, and you get to rub
All right, so guess how many employees Quik Mart has?
Boy, I don't know.
Couple hundred.
Over 600.
I was going to say.
600.
Yeah.
I was going to say they're one of the larger employees in the state.
Yeah, it's a pretty big company. All right, so here's something on the app that I haven't. This is the 21 plus offers, and I guess it's offers for people 21 years or older. And I had to put my birth date in.
Yes.
But there's, like I say, this is a brand new app, and we're just now getting the offers loaded and stuff like that. So it's still in progress. But get it downloaded and get ready to use it is what I'm saying. And
how about that?
Okay, so also. Your fuel rewards shows up on here and save 5 cents per gallon when you spend $25 inside, and it's not hard to spend $25 inside by the time you buy everybody something to eat and a few
If
candy
you got a
bars.
carload and you're going on a little road trip.
Yeah.
All
right. So at the very tip, you're going to see very top of the app right there. That's how much fuel rewards you got right now.
Okay, so okay.
So what does yours say?
Mine I don't have anything.
It hasn't linked up yet. So
well, I don't have any. I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
I mean, it's up, but I haven't earned the rewards yet on spending.
No, it just hasn't synced up. You'll get 5 cents just for signing up. So
okay.
it just hasn't linked up.
Okay, so we're that new.
And this also will keep up. So let me. There's a differentiation too. And I don't want to confuse it, but there are fuel rewards points, and then there's store points. So I have 5 cents worth of store points already. So that goes on top of my fuel rewards. So when I go get gas, I got 10 cents off. Oh. So I got 5 in fuel rewards, and I got 5 in store points.
Cool.
So I get 10 cents a gallon off.
There you go.
So
well, save money on your gas.
Save money on fuel. And I know that was confusing, but we'll do it again.
But honestly, it'll get easier with use.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even think about it anymore. I tied my card to it, and I don't even have to do anything. I just when I pay with my credit card, it automatically gives me.
Well, thanks for doing that. That's something that's something I had intended to do.
Yeah,
and just had never done. So now I'm in.
Yeah,
there they are, side by side. My fuel rewards and my Quik Mart app, right there, side by side.
See, I've got I put a folder called travel on mine, and I keep all my travel.
See, you're smarter than the average bear. You're smart enough to do that. I always have to hunt my apps.
Oh, man. Well, I was going to give you guys a Yankee test today.
A Yankee test?
Yeah. And,
I'm going to fail.
You're going to fail. No, it was going to determine whether you're suited to be a Yankee. So I've got a few more questions I got to get straightened out.
All right.
And so,
all right.
But I had a lot of folks stop me, and they like the trivia type stuff. And so I download some trivia questions today, and you guys don't have the answers, but I do.
Oh.
And this is not a test today. I've already given you a prize. I've given you a shell hat already. So, oh my goodness! But some of these.
This is a test.
This is a test. Hey,
that's a really nice cap.
Yeah, they're nice caps.
They're very well made, nice caps.
Yeah. And anyway, that's a good golfing cap or wearing. Do you wear a cap?
I don't wear a lot. Sometimes I do, but if I'm going to be out, but on a daily basis, no. But, but if I'm doing something around the farm or whatever.
That's so nice. I might just wear it to church.
All right. So before we start,
Daniel will probably steal mine.
Well, you're probably right.
Daniel will get it. He'll get it.
Spencer got mine. So
yeah.
All right. So we got to stop just a minute, Kevin. The question on everybody's mind is what'd you do with the Corvette?
What did you do with the Corvette?
We've got the horse's mouth right here. So
I want to thank you because this is the only place I've walked in today, and they hadn't asked me that, but now you have fulfilled that prophecy.
I'm the same way. Everybody's asked me. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I've heard so many different stories. I thought the Corvette was parked in the service lane, but it was in the showroom.
It is in the showroom.
Man, I'm telling you, that might be the coolest thing ever happened in Lawrenceburg. I mean, you got to go to the movies to watch that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's right out of the that's right out of the movies.
That's some Mission Impossible stuff.
Oh, I like it.
I bet they played the music. Dun 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 dun.
Well, they have video of it, so they can play it.
I wonder if they're high-fiving each other going down the road or something because that's just pretty.
How do you not see that red Corvette going down the road? Did somebody not know, hey, that thing's been stolen? It was reported stolen.
Well, I'm going to guess that they trailered that thing. I'm going to guess they drove it east of town and trailered it. We did see it on cameras heading east of town.
Yeah.
So,
It goes down,
Well, here's the
turns
thing.
left on Pulaski Highway and heads east.
The conspiracy theorist.
oh, yeah, we got plenty of those.
The conspiracy theorists are saying, Heritage Automotive's got a lot of free publicity out of this deal.
oh, yeah, that's right.
Ooh, I ain't thought about that.
Did you think about that?
Yeah, they have got a lot of that.
So anyway,
And they need to advertise. So
do
cars
that-
so cheap you think you're stealing it.
did they not? There you go. Would that car and not many others have devices on that where they know exactly where that car is?
So they do, and that's the first thing they take off. Those folks are smart.
Is it easy to take off?
I don't know. I'm not a
All right,
technician.
we've got the Yukon back. I have the Yukon up there at the shop.
Okay, so they stole 3 cars, right?
Right, yeah. And I found something out.
Okay, what'd you find out?
When they reached underneath the dash and pulled the OnStar antenna wires. So all right, now the OnStar don't work, so they can't communicate with it. They can't tell where it's at.
Okay.
But once you turn it off, you can't start it back. They're smart enough now in the cars that when they see that the antenna's been ripped out like that it will not let you restart the car because they kept the keys. I've relearned the keys. I can't get it to start because this module is telling the BCM that hey, there's no OnStar antenna, so
let me
do
get
not
that.
let it
So
start.
they got it started.
They got the keys. They drove it, but of course they thought, well, all right, they're going to track us. So they ripped the wires out of the OnStar module.
Okay.
So now you can't see it on the grid for the OnStar.
Right.
So, and then they took off in it.
Okay.
And they blew the tire out, and that's how That's how they got it. They blew the tire out, and they just parked it on the side of the road and left it.
Well, somebody said one of them was wrecked or totaled or something.
That is what they first told us about the Yukon, that it was wrecked. But
Okay.
they
Blew a tire out on it.
blew a tire. Well, they hit something pretty good because they killed the rim.
Okay. Well, now next
But
question
it
is
was-
this:
'cause that's what we thought, oh,
if you can
man.
get it running again and all that kind of stuff, am
It's
I going
for sale.
to get it at a discount price?
Well, of course you are.
All right, there we go. That's
Like
all I
said,
need to know.
price is so cheap, you'll think you stole it.
That's all I needed to know right there. And listen, if y'all just gonna let everybody drive it, I'll take it to drive. For a little.
Well, now you got to go through the procedure. You got to get in.
Come,
and-
hey, the key is, Jeff, come during business hours.
That's good.
well, I can let you in on this. It won't be that easy the next time.
It won't be that easy the next
No,
time.
they're stepping it up now.
All
I'm
right.
telling you, when you're as professional as the guys, it doesn't matter if you got Fort Knox around it; they're gonna come get it.
Well, this is true, but
And that was a special car, you know.
yeah, it was a Z06 Corvette.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
that
those are
was
few and far between. It's first one and only one that we've ever gotten.
They must have known. I mean, they had to have known it.
well,
was
it's
there.
on the internet, you know.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's,
All right.
it's available and right here.
And that's what somebody said. Well, how
What was,
did it? How
what was the
did
price on that car? It's right at $100,000. Wasn't it?
149?
Oh, 140.
They had it sold for over 180.
You're
was sold.
kidding.
Yeah, they were going. The Z06 is still go for over sticker.
Yeah, they
Wow.
It's got the horizontal crank engine in it. It's like I PDI'd it. It's fast.
Wow.
It is fast. It's an awesome car to drive.
They didn't let me test drive it before it was gone.
Well,
Kevin's the lucky one up there. He gets the test drive there, everything like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
All right. Well, good deal. Well, I hope it all works out good.
oh, it'll have to.
Yep. What do you got? We're going to do this trivia?
Let's do some trivia. You know, I've got a few questions, and it's already 34 minutes past the hour.
Yes,
Where
that's
does
right.
This is
time
the
go?
Quick Mart hour, you know, so we get
It's a quick hour.
It's a quick hour.
How about that?
The first question right here. Now, these are questions of general knowledge, and they're supposed to be easy. All right, but
Yes.
I don't know if it's. And look, I don't know the answers to all these,
But you got them, right?
but I've got them.
Okay.
But I don't know them.
I know the answer to this, I think.
All right, so
And
okay,
I,
so
I
we're
don't
gonna-
really know, but I'm going to guess.
Okay, so the question is this: in Florida, only on Sundays, it is illegal for a single woman to do what?
Dance.
Only on Sunday.
Only on Sundays. I'm going to say sunbathe in the bathing suit, in the nude.
Now, if you're in a bathing suit, you can't be in the nude.
Well, in your birthday suit. I mean,
In your birthday suit, okay.
Yeah, in your birthday
What are you
suit.
going to
I'm
guess?
going to say sunbathe in the nude.
Well, I first said dance, but I'm going to say wrestle alligators.
Wrestle alligators. That's pretty good. Now, I don't understand this. They can't skydive on Sunday.
Yeah. That,
Only in Florida on Sundays, it's illegal for a single woman to do what?
Yeah, skydive. Yeah, but if you're married,
Well, that's weird.
jump. You know, I guess somebody in legislature in Florida said, "Look, man, if my wife wants to jump out of a plane on Sunday, let's let her do it." So they just put it up.
Well,
for
what
sale.
was the logic behind that law?
I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Johnny Depp is afraid of what?
Famously afraid.
Famously afraid of what?
I didn't know he was afraid of anything. Did you watch his trial?
That woman.
Yeah.
He
That
wasn't
woman he
afraid of
was
his law.
married to.
Oh, yeah, definitely that.
That woman he was married to. He was afraid of her.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Is that the answer?
No, that's not it.
Oh.
But I would agree with that. But he's afraid of clowns. Can you imagine him being afraid of clowns? That's crazy.
No.
A lot of people are afraid of clowns. You
I
can't even be
never
a clown
have
anymore.
understood that. I don't know why they made clowns a horror figure.
I don't either. One shows up at a birthday party now, the kids run in the backyard screaming.
Yeah.
Well, now the one that's in the movie, the It movie or whatever, that's in the sewer. I mean, he's pretty scary looking. You know what I'm talking about?
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Got the,
I know
got the red balloon or whatever.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. So in California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without what?
Oh my Lord! You got to have a hunting license.
That's exactly right. You got to have a
that's what
hunting
I was
license to
gonna
buy
say.
a mousetrap. Is that for real?
You got to have a hunting license in California because you might be trapping an endangered species.
What if you just stomp on it?
Well, that's not technically a trap. That's murder.
Can you go to jail for that?
That's murder.
Peter will be at your door.
Oh, me. Well, you're not going to believe this next one. It's illegal to do what in French vineyards? In French vineyards, what is it illegal to do?
In
And I can
French
imagine this
vineyards.
being
Now,
the case.
This is where the grapes of wrath are stored. For the winemaking.
Yeah.
It's illegal to pee on a vine.
Oh,
Oh,
Is it?
I would say that would probably be.
Because that way you might taint the grapes.
this wine tastes funny.
It's got a wang to it. All right, guys. Can't believe you.
Can't believe you said
I
that.
can't believe y'all said that.
In French vineyards, it's illegal to steal a grape.
Wow, that's very close.
Yeah.
But no, it's illegal to land a flying saucer in the. I mean,
That's
Yeah,
so
that was close.
That's close right
I
there.
mean, how are you going to guess that? I mean, who's going to? All right, I can't even pronounce this next word. Coprostostrophobia is the fear of what?
Corporatastophobia.
Yeah, coprostostrophobia.
You had that. I've got that list.
Do you got that word?
I
Coprostostrophobia.
think I kept that. I don't know where I've got it. It's
I
too
don't
hard to
remember.
find
I
at
don't
the
remember
moment.
this one. Do you know what that's the fear of?
Fear
And
of
listen,
a-
sometimes I have this fear.
Really?
Yeah,
Fear of a mad woman.
coprostostrophobia.
Sometimes he has that fear.
Yeah, that's a different fear
That's a
altogether.
yeah. That's a terror.
All right, so to keep from tarrying, this is the fear of constipation. So,
Well,
yeah.
so you do have that every once in a while.
Yeah, that's why I don't like chocolate sometimes. So, all right.
Chocolate? I know chocolate does
Listen, I
opposite
eat
of that.
chocolate all the time, so I can't have that fear.
Maybe cheese. I can understand cheese backing you up, but chocolate.
All right, so I don't know if you guys ever been to Texas and had a bad foul mouth, but in Texas, it's illegal to swear in front of what?
Your mama.
Ooh, that's a good answer. That's a great answer.
You could get your mouth mashed.
Yep.
Exactly, and there would be some people arrested here for doing this.
And listen, I this is no. Listen, I loved my mother, and this is with all due respect to my mom, but I did get my mouth mashed a time or two.
I said a word at the dinner table one time, and he got me. We call it Jap slap.
Oh my Lord!
I don't know if you've been, but that's with the back of the hand.
Yes.
It's like bam.
Yeah. Well, mine was a backhanded front of the hand, a backhand, pow, and right on the lips too. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
curl your lips.
Oh yeah, we were eating corn on the cob. You can't continue that once you get smacked in the mouth.
And listen, I deserved that and more, but I'm just saying.
I have never said that word ever again since then.
Have you not?
No, I have not.
What was it?
I'm not going to say it.
Oh, you afraid she's going to come through the door,
Yep.
hit you in the back of the head or something?
No, it was my dad that smacked me.
Oh, was it?
I don't know about you guys, but our dinner table, you had to be dressed. And except unless you're my younger brother, he'd come to the dinner table in his underwear and let's go. What are
How
you?
much younger was he
Everything's
than you?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah,
Just two?
we're all 2 years apart. Kim, Kevin, myself.
You've seen that comedian that said he had a sister that's 10 years younger than him, and said, and evidently raised by her best friends.
No. Oh, my goodness.
I think that's hilarious.
So, but, we had to have our clothes on, but Daddy didn't want you to come to the dinner table without any clothes on or and your hair combed. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that used to be a rule.
Yeah. I just wish we had, we ate dinner around the table all the time. Now Sunday is our day to be around the table and eat. So.
It's a good thing. Texas, illegal to swear in front of what? I still don't know.
A corpse.
A corpse?
Yeah. Have you ever been to the funeral home and a fight break out? I have. And so I'm like,
Oh,
my
my
goodness,
gosh.
we're at the funeral home, guys. Settle down.
Yes.
Well, he got my last beer.
Yeah. Or somebody show up that you don't want to show
Oh,
up.
I can't believe she had the nerve to show up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
That's an old George Jones song, ain't it?
There's probably been more things funny and tragic in combination of all that happened at funerals.
Yeah. We end up laughing a lot, and stuff like that.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
anyway.
I forgot what I was going to tell. But anyway, go ahead.
All right, so you're not going to believe this next one. In Georgia, it's illegal to eat what with a fork?
Soup.
Well, that's a good answer.
Oh.
I mean, you're not going to get much of it.
I
Is
would,
it?
in Georgia, I would say possum.
Well,
Or
that's
peaches.
peaches. It's fried chicken. I mean,
Fried
I would
chicken.
be. I mean, that's maybe where the Colonel Sanders came up with a spork because they knew they'd get arrested down there.
That's the most frustrating instrument ever made.
Oh, I'm telling you. Have you ever tried to eat your chicken with a
There
spork?
ain't no way.
Yeah, it happens.
Well,
You got to get the
Why-
thigh. You can't pull the breast apart with a spork, but the thighs work pretty good.
Why you using a spork on chicken? I mean, that's a hand food.
a spork.
I don't know. I like to pull my chicken apart first, and I don't like the ligaments. I'll pull the ligaments off too.
Oh, my.
Do you ever do that?
No.
Have you ever got a chicken wing with a feather on it?
Of course.
Oh man,
I didn't pay extra for that. That's just extra. That's a good chicken joint right
my
there.
goodness.
It's so fresh, the feathers are still on it.
All right, let's go to page 2. The rest of those are pretty cheesy.
Page 2.
Oh, it's all about cheese, huh?
Yeah, they're pretty cheesy.
Yeah, and you have that. What did you say?
So I didn't
You're
know
the only.
this.
You are the only radio guest that brings homework.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I'm sorry you guys don't have the answers, but
Ooh, I think I know this one.
all right, tell me, what was Marilyn Monroe's natural hair color?
Brunette.
You think it's a brunette?
What do you think it is?
I think it was red.
My paper says red. She had red hair.
Dadgummit. I knew it wasn't
red
blonde, though.
I think somewhere along
Because
the
I
way,
remember
think
seeing
I may-
earlier pictures.
Somewhere
of
along
her.
the way, I've heard that or something. She had red hair.
When did she die?
I don't know. She was kind of before my time, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine too. That's why I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't remember that. All
Well,
right.
Maybe somebody knows.
And I never did. Well, never mind. She was in movies, but I don't know if I've ever watched an entire Marilyn Monroe movie. I don't know if I've ever seen a whole.
I'm like you.
I've seen bits and pieces.
Yeah.
And little clips of it, this, that, and the other. But I've never
Her
seen
singing
a
Happy
movie.
Birthday to the President.
Yeah,
That one gets on my nerves.
that was pretty sultry, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was just like, somebody needs to slap that
No,
woman.
that was controversial back in.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, big time. Mm-hmm. I'm going to skip down a few.
Wait. I want to know about this Eggman and Walrus.
Okay, so who sang the song about Eggman and a walrus?
Eggman and Walrus?
Yeah,
Lord, I don't know.
you guys should know them. They're the biggest band ever.
Beatles?
Beatles.
Okay. That's why I knew Walrus, but I don't remember
The
what was
Beatles.
sing
The Beatles.
Can you sing a little bit of it for us?
I don't know the name. I've never heard of it.
Oh.
Have you? Have you ever spun any Beatles over there?
Yeah. I am
have
the
you?
Eggman. I am the Walrus.
Is that the name of the song?
Something like that.
I ain't never heard
I
that.
think he's just making
I
that
think
up.
you're exactly right.
Maybe,
All right.
maybe.
Where on the human body is the zygomatic bone?
The zygomatic bone.
Uh-oh.
Somebody knows.
Somebody, I don't know. I don't know if that's a call for us or not. We'll see.
We'll take
The
it.
zygomatic.
Hey, good morning. You're on
Oh, I
WDXE and the Quik Mart show with us. Are you there? Hello? Hello?
He said, I am the Eggman.
I don't know what the deal
I
was
am
on
the
that.
Walrus.
I heard people talking in the background.
Cuckoo-cuckoo.
I don't know what they wanted.
I just want to say hi.
We have the lines open
Yeah,
for someone
yeah,
that
if
does
somebody
want to
does
talk
wanna
to us.
call.
That's right.
Yeah, get in
Maybe
on
you
these
could
questions.
Answer
That's
one
right.
of these questions.
Dennis hadn't called in a couple of weeks, has he?
Dennis, if Dennis
called yesterday.
He needs
Oh,
to
he did?
call.
Okay.
Dennis, call in if you want to, but you
Yeah.
play with us.
All right, so it was illegal for women to wear what in the 19th century?
Where are you?
Pants.
About halfway down.
It was legal for them to wear pants.
And it says in 19th century Florence. I don't know if we're talking about Florence, Alabama, or Florence, Italy. Or
Florence, Italy, probably.
what was it illegal for women to wear?
Well, if at Florence, it
A
might
helmet.
Did they have helmets back then?
I don't know.
They might have.
Well, 19th century. I mean,
And I can't imagine this because every picture I see, I think, well, did they not? So it's buttons.
Buttons.
Why would they not wear buttons?
what would you? Oh, I guess you just tied.
Did you know the Amish?
There wasn't zippers.
The Amish women don't wear buttons.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Are you being serious?
No, I'm serious.
How do they button up their
They're
clothes?
pinned.
Oh. Well, I don't think I've ever looked that close.
Well, now you're gonna be checking them out, ain't you?
Well, we have Amish friends,
Yeah.
and are familiar with some of their ways.
Okay, so what's up with the buttons?
They're considered ornamental.
Really?
Ooh, I ain't thought about that. I guess it would be shiny, ornamental kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
No, you can have a black button.
Well, it'd be shiny black.
I mean, look, I got little. These ain't ornamental at all.
Well, they
Yours
kinda-
sort of are. Yours is like
When mine are
glossy.
just like yours. Why mine different?
Mine are like. Mine's been washed about 40 times and it's yellow, and yours are like
Well, that's because
glossy.
you smoke a lot.
Kind of like
Yeah.
you
So it's-
need some teeth whiteners and some button whiteners.
that's exactly right. All right, so let's get into the next question here. Who claimed that he could drive a devil away with a fart? And that's
Oh my gosh!
That's Keith
Say
Urban
that
right
again.
there.
Listen,
Say that again.
I don't want to say that.
Say that again.
All right, I'm just
Say
gonna-
you got to read that one more time.
So this is a word I typically don't say. This is in my not say vocabulary. So
Yes.
who claimed he could drive the devil away with a fart?
What? Well, first of all, why can you not?
Is
say
it in the
fart?
Bible? It's not in the
No.
Bible. It's not in the Bible. I'll tell you that. I've never seen this in the Bible.
Charlie Daniels.
No.
No, that was a violin, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's exactly right.
I think any 12-year-old boy would have probably said that.
Oh my goodness. Talking about 12-year-old boys, I drove a load of them up to Gatlinburg.
I bet there was a contest.
Did you know we rode most of the way with the windows down?
I bet you did.
There was a contest
I mean,
going
it's
on.
unbelievable.
I'm glad you had no cigarette.
I'm like,
lighters
well,
in
y'all
there. You gotta
stop
blow the
it.
van up.
It was unbelievable. If you don't have teenage boys, you've missed out on it. Whew.
That's just like their greatest joy.
I know it. Hey, and when you stop and get food, it just fuels them up. I'm telling you.
Get all bean burritos, and there we go.
Exactly.
Again.
So Martin Luther said that.
Martin Luther.
Yeah, the great evangelist Martin
How
Luther
about
said
that?
that. So, all right. So in St. Louis, Missouri, it's illegal for a firefighter to rescue who? And this is important to know.
Oh my gosh.
In St. Louis.
You would think a firefighter. Okay.
Well,
Do you think they'd get everybody right?
yeah, but there's somebody they can't.
Yeah, there's somebody they can't. Or I guess I need. I did Google some of these, and they're
I guess the,
Legitimate?
I
They're
guess
legit.
I guess the mayor.
that would probably I'd put them right on top of the list on that. It's illegal to rescue an undressed woman. So if your house is on fire, throw some clothes on. If you're in St.
Well,
Louis, and it says even if they're wearing a nightgown. So if you got a nightgown or you're naked, you can't be rescued in St. Louis. You've got to throw some clothes on.
you're just gonna burn.
Okay.
Well, if the clothes are on fire.
Well, I ain't thought about that, Jeff. So, because what if you're in the process of rescuing them and they become naked?
See, I think
the-
because I think like that's why I make the big bucks.
You
I
need
think
to
about
you need to be on Capitol Hill
Yes.
and making some legislation. All right, and what was banned in Indonesia for quote stimulating passion, unquote?
Let's see.
And it was pretty controversial here too.
These were I don't know.
50 Shades of Grey.
Belly dancing.
Oh, you're very close. You're way off.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just
Hula hoops.
hula hoops.
Yeah.
Well, see there.
See, there you can't do that, and so you know if you think that you're being suppressed in the United States, you don't want to go to Indonesia. You can't even do hula hoop.
Can't
over
eat
there.
hula hoop.
All right. What was the name of Hugh Hefner's jet plane?
Hugh Hefner was the Playboy guy.
Yeah, he was the Playboy guy. Had his own TV show.
And
I didn't even know he had a jet plane.
What?
I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would have.
Yeah, a jet setter has to have a jet
Yeah,
plane.
I would have guessed that.
Yeah, so
Well, have you ever been on a jet and sat next to Hugh Hefner? Well, that's why, because he had his own plane.
No. Okay.
I start going.
I'll guess. I'll guess Bunny.
No, yeah, that's part of it.
Okay.
Big Bunny.
Big Bunny.
Big Bunny.
Old
Okay.
Big Bunny. Get
All
on
right.
old Big Bunny and head
that?
out. All right. So in June, and I looked this up, this is a true law. In June in Wyoming, it's illegal to take a picture of what? And I thought, this is stupid. And I looked it up, and it's true.
Mm-hmm. Now, Wyoming is that where the national park is? Yellowstone?
Yes.
Yellowstone?
Yeah. There's a lot of national parks up there.
Does it have to do with the park?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't have to do with the park?
No.
Huh.
Hey, and there's sort of a same. So I looked this law up. You can't take a picture of a rabbit.
A rabbit.
All right, and so you think, well, that's crazy. But do you know that if you're a professional photographer, you can't go to Crockett Park and take pictures? You got to have a permit to go.
Yeah, I have heard it because people was trying to go out there and do sessions.
That's crazy.
And what you're
I think that's wrong.
I think that's wrong too, because whose money paid for that park? Our money pays for that park.
Our money, and
You know.
even those people who are in business, they
You're
pay
right.
for
They
that
should
park.
let them do it, and I should get a part of the fee when they charge.
I
for it.
agree. So, but what if I had a business and my business was, hey, I'm going to drive you through the park?
You can't. Oh,
Yeah,
you can't.
if you had a tour business.
Yeah, if I had a tour business, I mean, my goodness.
You just drive by.
I think that's crazy. But yeah, that was the truth. Between April and June in Wyoming, you cannot. You have to have a permit, and you have to have a park ranger go with you. So, anyway, what Benedictine monk invented champagne? You should be able to get this.
I should.
Because
Morgan David.
Morgan David. No, he's our county exec.
That's David Morgan.
Oh, that's David Morgan. Okay.
Morgan
sorry.
David.
That's the way he's listed on my phone. I got last name first, first name last. So.
Well, so
Last name first, first
what kind
name
of wines
last,
he
middle
got?
initial.
No, he was David Morgan's not a Benedictine monk though. Was Morgan David a Benedictine monk?
Oh, I have no idea. I just know he made wine.
A Benedictine monk.
Could have been.
Yeah. You're going to know as soon as I say it.
I don't know.
Dom Perignon.
Dom Perignon.
Dom Perignon, or however you say that. I don't know. All right.
I'm sorry. Should have known, I guess.
Okay, in football, who was nicknamed the Divine Ponytail?
The Divine Ponytail.
And a lot of folks got ponytails today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So this had to be back in a time when ponytails wasn't so
Right.
common.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
I'm getting some direction on my phone here.
Oh, where you going?
Let's see.
The divine.
Had been somebody with long hair. Kenny Stabler.
No,
Oh, he
and
was
somebody I've never heard
He
of.
was a snake. Never mind.
Robert Baggio, Bied Baggio, or somebody like that. What's that guy's
It
name?
wasn't Lyle Alzado.
Lyle Alzado. I don't know that either.
Oh man, he was a toughie, man.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Where were fortune cookies invented?
Well, we get them when we get them when we
eat
eat Chinese
Chinese,
food.
but
Were they not invented there in China?
Japan.
Well, you would think so,
You would think so.
but they were invented in San Francisco.
Really?
By the Chinese
Maybe.
in Chinatown.
Well, maybe.
So I was right.
So I had a
So was Rice-A-Roni, right?
bad experience in San Francisco. In fact, I had a multiple day bad experience in San Francisco. We won't get into that, but I want to tell you.
I left my heart.
I got to sing like in San Francisco.
That was the parrot.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
mocking the bird on Johnny Carson.
That's
show.
right. The parrot you sing. I left my heart in San Francisco. All right. And if you're still tuned in,
Yeah, if you're still with us.
All right, let's see.
If you're still with us, don't stay around because we're not
Stay away because it's going to get better.
We're not through stomping on your hopes yet. So.
Yeah, hey, and since we're break right here for just a second, I want to remind you: if you download the Quik Club app, you get a free sausage biscuit.
You do get a free.
You do get a free sausage biscuit for downloading Quik.
How do you get it?
That means I got one.
Yeah, you got one.
Because I just signed up.
Go get it, bro.
So what? Well, you just show them you got it on there.
I guess. I mean, bring up the Quik Club app before we get too far. I'm gonna bring up the Quik Club app.
I just go in there and start mentioning your name. Of course, they all look at me like blank stares.
Like, who is that?
Yeah.
Hey, Frank said he got 40 cents off a gallon the other day.
Hey, me too.
How about
You
that?
got 40 cents off?
40 cents off. All right, so offers. Oh, there's the offer. Okay, I don't know. I'll have to figure out. But you do get one.
Okay, so then they click on offers.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so what is a group of unicorns called?
A group of unicorns.
Yeah, because you run into those all the time.
Yes. Well, a group of crows is called a murder.
Yeah, you're right about that.
A herd.
No, it's called a blessing.
A blessing.
A blessing of unicorns. It's just a whole bunch of unicorns.
Well, I missed that.
Okay, what is banned on public places in Florida after 6 p.m. on Thursday? After 6 p.m. on Thursday, it's over. You can't do it anymore.
I have no idea what.
It's that same thing. Farting. The jail should be full.
Help me.
Oh my goodness! And that's just in public places. You can do
You
it at home.
got to
all
do
you
this
want
one.
to.
A kangaroo can't hop if.
Oh yeah, kangaroo can't hop if. what?
That's got me curious. If a kangaroo can't hop if you're standing on his tail.
Yes.
You're very close.
If you got
What?
A kangaroo can't hop if someone lifts its tail off the ground, so it has to have its tail on the ground to hop.
Can you still punch?
So does a kangaroo's tail hit the ground every time it hops?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so does a frog's rear end.
Oh me.
I've always heard that.
Okay, according to Russian law, and if you guys, those of you guys who want to be a socialist state and turn to communism, here's a good question for you. According to Russian law, a homeless person must be where after 10 p.m.?
On the park bench.
Must be where after 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Out of sight.
Out of sight. That's good. That's a good answer. They got to be home.
Got to be home.
See, it just don't make sense.
It just don't
the
make
whole thing don't make sense.
How you be home if you home?
I don't know, but that's the law. And if you're breaking the law, you get arrested. So, how old is the oldest piece of chewing gum
Oh, Lord.
ever found? Oldest piece? I don't even know that. How do they know it's
How
chewing
would
gum?
you know?
They find it in somebody's mouth?
Was it stuck underneath the table?
How would you know?
Maybe you remember the guy they found in the ice. What was it? He had his arms like this right here.
Yeah.
Maybe he had some chewing
He
gum.
had a
in his
piece of
mouth.
chewing gum.
He said, he had some dad burned juicy fruit on the roof of his
Somebody
mouth.
had to lick it and see what flavor it was.
It was stuck to his dental work.
So how old was it?
9,000 years old is what
No
it says.
way.
I know. They carbon date these things, and, it's just, I don't know. All right. What was Walt Disney afraid of? Everybody should know this.
Mice.
Mickey Mouse.
Exactly right.
It was really?
He was afraid of mice.
Really?
Yep. We got to go. We're just about done.
Well,
with
we
the Quick
got
Mart Hour.
about another minute.
All right,
before the
here's what you
thing
got.
takes over.
Here's one on average, and everybody should know this one. On average, what is the thing that Americans do 22 times a day on average? What's something that Americans do 22 times
You're
a day?
not going to tell us fart again, are you?
No. And I'm telling you,
I'm just like,
I
where is this coming
apologize
from?
up front for those farting.
Well, yeah,
questions.
somebody didn't want to say fart. You sure did mention it.
Yeah.
How many times?
22
times. You and I do this on average 22
Look at
times a
your
day.
phone.
Hey, listen, I have already done it at least 4 times a day.
Okay.
I've already done it at
He
least
said,
4
look
times.
at your phone.
I said, look at your phone.
Look at your phone. Look at your watch.
Oh no, that's way more than 22. I would
Oh.
think.
Look at the time.
No, that's good. That's a good guess though. That's
Okay.
awesome. Open the refrigerator.
No way.
Listen, do you ever go to the refrigerator and
Just stand there?
expecting more than you see?
Just stand there and look in there.
Man, I want something,
Exactly.
but I don't know what I want.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
I've done that a million times. What do we got in here?
I'm like,
today?
where's the ketchup at? It's not in the refrigerator. And your wife walks right over and grabs it.
Oh, that makes her
that
so mad.
It's behind the milk.
If you would move something, look around.
I'm not going to do that.
You know what I did last night? I wanted some peanut butter. And I went to the cabinet to
Yeah.
get it. and it wasn't where it normally is. And I'm looking through there, and I'm like, man, the peanut butter's gone. But I was afraid to ask where it was.
Why?
Because just what I keep talking about. You see, if she walked over and found it, I'd be in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Well, my kids have a tendency with a peanut butter jar. I'm like, who is sticking the knife all the way to the bottom of the peanut butter? Is it better down at the bottom or something?
Yeah.
Or
they don't get the lid on.
Yeah, exactly.
Completely. That makes me crazy.
Or it looks like the dog's been licking it. I'm thinking, has the dog been licking this peanut butter? It's too smooth.
And also fork marks.
Yeah.
Now, who's been digging in the peanut butter with a fork?
They've been eating it straight out of the jar.
Eating it out of there. What
exactly
the heck?
Right. Well, listen, it's been the Quik Mart Hour. Download the Quik Club app today. Get a free biscuit. Download the Fuel Rewards app and save on fuel today, right now.
Right.
Yes.
Keith and Kevin, everybody, the Quik Mart Hour, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with a new and exciting adventure with Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
See you guys.
And border security.
Fox's Ryan Schmelz. House Republicans are about to hold a hearing in what they claim is the left's weaponization of the government against conservatives.
After the